What's happening, people? Just going to talk a little bit today about some different speed drills and stuff that we can use as combat sports athletes, or just any sort of athlete in general, really. They're going to help with our limb speed and our joint stiffness, which is going to help with our reactivity times and our reactive strength and stuff like that. So all really useful, all right? So the first drill we're going to look at is ankling, okay? And ankling looks a little bit like this in the video that you can see now, okay? And all I'm doing is I'm stepping over my opposite ankle and I'm stepping with my feet as quickly as possible, okay? Now, the most thing and the most important coaching cue when we look at ankling is dorsiflexion of the ankle, all right? And that's what we've really got to try hard to practice here. So we're trying to bring our toes up to the top of our shoe so that our foot lands flat against the ground every time when it strikes, and that's what's going to give us that really good stretch shortening cycle and allow us that joint stiffness so that we're rebounding off the ground and we're getting maximum input back from the downward drive, right? The next drill that we're going to look at then is high knees. So getting more into the limb movement now, okay? And we're driving our knees up as high as possible. We're not aiming to step out far in front. We're going for short steps. We're bringing our knees up and down as fast as we physically possibly can. And again, still going for that dorsiflexion so we get maximum rebound from the ground, and we're utilizing our joint stiffness through the ankles and the knees now, okay? All about that limb speed and moving really quick. The next one we're going to look at then, as you can see here in the video, is going to be heel kicks, right? Not your traditional PE school heel kicks where we're keeping our knees pointing down, okay? We're still raising our knees up, but we're also pulling our feet up and our heels up towards our butts as well, okay? And this is really going to help propel our speed. The important bit when you're doing this drill is to not allow your body to tilt too far forward and you to actually start covering ground really fast. The important bit is foot strikes and foot contacts in the space that you're going for more than how quickly you actually cover that distance, okay? So we're going for maximum amount of foot contacts over time that the distance is covered in, okay? The next two drills that we can look at are going to be our A skip and our B skip. These are used a lot by runners and sprinters, okay, to develop running mechanics, but they're really good for our motor control and for developing, again, joint stiffness and things like that, which are going to help us in combat sport. You think of a kick, okay, when you release that kick and it comes back down, you want that ground contact time, your foot hitting, to be minimal to fire off your next kick, right? So that joint stiffness really helps, and that muscular tension that we're building and creating is what's going to help give your kicks real force and real power, okay? So A skip, we're trying to draw a line up our standing leg with the heel of our raising leg, okay? And you can see that in the video a little bit. Hopefully it makes a little bit more sense. So we're trying to bring the foot straight up, slam it down, next one comes up, okay? Knee nice and high, and we're going for that real quick foot recovery in the A skip, all right? And there's a few different ways you can do the A skip drill. I'm just showing a nice alternating one here, but you can go all on one side, all on two sides. You can double clutch, okay? There's loads of different ways we can do it and loads of different ways you can practice that drill. You can start with it walking, go into hopping, okay, and progress it that way. The next and final one we're going to look at, and that you're seeing now, is the B skip, okay? And this is all about the leg recovery in that sprint, okay? So we've done we've brought our foot up, okay? We now need to bring it down and maximize the use of the hamstring in this movement as well, okay? So that's what the B skip is doing. As we straighten our leg out on this one, your focus is on driving that leg back down towards the ground of your hamstring and driving yourself forwards on that leg each time, okay? And hopefully that makes more sense as you can see in the video. That's the B skip, all right? They take a little bit of coordination. I'm dyspraxic, right? I really struggle with motor skills and motor patterns, right? So that's one reason why I find these really helpful, because it's great to learn and practice those things for all of us, all right? So if I can do it and I can work on it, you all definitely should be as well, all right? Really good, really important skills. Building that joint stiffness, building that stretch shortening cycle, reactive strength, and motor patterns and motor skills. Get them into your training. Enjoy. Let's go.